Alright, time to go hunt down Homunculus, who is in one of the last places we saw him during gameplay. It's the cold day, you know, where it's all snowy and shit. Remember when he took that baby? So we can go give him the interrogation sequence. Try to bring him back. So he'll be south of Town Square, so you kind of take that center path downstairs. That place you never go, pretty much. And then it'll be to the right by a tree.
Hi, how are things?
Oh,
I'm
alright.
too well, as you can see. This body can get a little tiresome sometimes. It must be nice to have a human one.
Yeah, you know, except for the
Could you
fact
come
that I
with
can
me
die.
for a second? Hugo's looking for you, and I have a few things I need to ask you too.
Hugo, eh? Which means you know who the killer is, I guess. Let me guess what Hugo's plan is. He's going to leave Margaret in the present and wipe you, a descendant, out that way.
Precisely.
You knew about this?
Since I was willing to give you time-traveling powers, you didn't expect me to just sit around, did you? I tested out a few histories. That particular outcome was just a variation on a theme, so it was fairly easy to guess. It's the sort of thing Hugo would think of. So please don't thank me. I just wanted to help. Switched kids. I
Oh.
found a baby just about the same age.
So you took Eckert's
Is the Margaret you know blonde?
daughter and put her into the Middle
What are you
Ages.
saying? Switched babies?
But that daughter was
Isn't
Margaret.
Margaret an ancestress of mine?
Margaret is not an ancestress.
Well, that's my theory. There's something uncanny about your involvement with that family, don't you think? It is, after all, the simplest explanation. Well, if she isn't a blonde, it means my plan worked. No matter what happens to Margaret, your existence is an assured fact. Don't worry.
So that red-haired
I'll switch things
Margaret,
back to the way they were.
not the real Margaret, should have been a Dana.
You
And Dana
switched
is my
Margaret with
ancestress.
Mr. Eckert's daughter?
So what? No big deal, I say. She was going to die.
Which is why
alongside her
Dana
mother.
was like,
And
okay, I
saved
like
her
it
life.
back here. It's cool. It's because
It's hard
that's
for
her
people
original
to
time.
try to
That's where she
control your
should be.
existence by stranding
And it's why
Margaret
Margaret
in
is
the
so
future.
infatuated with the present/future.
Master Hugo's plans will fail, thanks to me.
Which is why Margaret being in the future right now has really no bearing on me existing or
Oh,
not
God.
existing.
So that's what really happened when Mr. Eckert's daughter disappeared. Wait a second. Did you murder his wife?
Yeah,
too?
what about that? You kind of killed her. That's...
Me? As if I'd risk myself in doing that. Do you have any idea how fragile my body is? I have to take good care of it so that it won't break.
I don't know if I buy that.
Very strong.
I think you killed her. But anyways,
Just now, I had to rest a little here, and the next thing I know,
if we would have saved
there are
her,
people all over
the
the
conversation
place.
would have been mostly the same. So,
I
no big
couldn't
deal.
complete the switch.
So he couldn't complete
But I
the
did manage to
switch.
bring the real Margaret to this time. Under the name Dana, of course. No need to worry.
So, wait,
don't believe the
wait,
stunts
wait,
you
wait, wait,
pulled.
wait, wait, wait.
These are people's lives.
He did
They're
not
fates
complete
that
the
you're dealing with
switch
here.
at the time. He wanted to switch babies. He didn't want it to look like a kidnapping. But
You
instead, he
lost me there
kidnapped
for a second.
who we know as Margaret,
Sorry,
put her in the other
but
time,
I'm
but
not
could
human,
not bring
so I
Dana,
didn't know
the
it was
blonde-haired girl,
bad.
back in time. And of course, he
You
brought
have
Dana
to
back at a
believe in
later
the power
date
of
to live
fate,
here
you know.
anyways, which is weird.
No matter how much you meddle, it always wants to
But
go
I guess
back
he has
where
to,
it
right?
was.
Because otherwise there'd be two Margarets in the
Only by
past,
instinct. If you catch my
and one of
drift.
them wouldn't belong, right?
That's why we're having so
Whatever.
much trouble getting
Anyways.
the closure off your meaning.
I know
So
what
Margaret
I said
is
about
not the
wanting to
ancestress.
die, but you have to stop changing other people's destinies so casually. I mean, why do you have to go that
And
far?
anyway, how is Dana related to me?
If it hadn't happened
What is
last
she?
night, would you like me to change it back?
Is she really
Of
just an
course, it has to
ancestress?
be after she's turned
Think
20,
about it.
after she's taken hostage by Hugo. Otherwise, there's no point in switching them in the first place.
You... 20 years isn't something you can just erase from memory and relive. Don't you understand how serious time is?
You jerk.
Excuse me? Are you trying to lecture me, Ike? After all I've done for you? Humans are nothing but trouble. Really? Well, see you later then.
Hey, you gotta come back
Wait! Well, where do you
to
think
the
you're going?
square. Or not.
He said something weird. Homing instinct?
Yeah, you know, like
No way. Is that
she
it?
wanted to go back
So
to her
Dana
own
is
time
Mark-
naturally.
And Margaret is
Like
Mr.
she was
Eckert's
feeling
daughter?
like
Can that be
drawn
it?
to it. And that's why Eckert was so infatuated by the comb and all that crap. And he felt stuff around it or whatever. Makes sense. It makes sense. So there you go. Very thorough explanation. This branch is one of the more revealing. I'd say also ending D, which is on the other side of the chapter 5 branch, is a good one too.